Hi, this is Jessica Barton, and I'm here at the Short Line Express Market Gambler Showdown at the Strip. This is the biggest sportsman race on the planet. More than 800 cars from all across America and Canada are here for the last of the Lucas Oil divisional events of 2009. We're going to cruise the pits and show you some of the teams that visited America's greatest drag strip. All right, without a good series for the Sport Compact guys to be running in anymore, they've been moving over to the divisional events, the national events, just to get out there and race. But it's actually working out really well because we have Marty Ladwig out here who is running the comp eliminator. In his class, he's the #1 qualifier. I'm here with Brian Fitzpatrick. He has a Sport Compact engine in his dragster. And Brian, you've got a lot of things going on out here, some records going on. Talk a little bit about this.
Yeah, we ran a 6:33 at the Nationals last weekend. Set the ET record for the world's quickest import. And just ran a 2:21, which I believe is one of the quickest mile an hours in Sport Compact as well. We had the fastest mile an hour here this weekend in Comp Eliminator. Marty, my good buddy, is #1 with the ET. So the turbo cars are looking good, and we're doing it for Lucas Oil.
You know, and that's really good because a lot of guys don't know a lot about these Sport Compacts. So talk a little bit about this setup because, I mean, they're going to be surprised to know about how small these engines are and what kind of numbers you can push out of them.
Yeah, it's a 193 cubic inch Toyota. Came out of the Supra engine, or Supra car, and it's making almost 2,000 horsepower, and it's running good.
It's running good, exactly. Now, you talked a little bit, you guys, obviously you have turbos on these cars. It's a little different than the guys with superchargers. And you're also running a sportsman tree when, you know, in the Sport Compact stuff, you guys had a pro tree. So with the turbos, with the sportsman tree, how is that playing into your lights and how you're doing against everybody else?
Well, you know, it's a little tough because the sportsman tree is 5/10 and the pro tree is 4/10, and then they leave ahead of me. So it's kind of, because we have a faster car, it's kind of tough because you're sitting there waiting, and then boom, you get, you know, it's a lot of times, a lot of people red light in this class. So it's been a little struggle for me, but I'm going to get it down and get this Lucas Oil dragster in the final.
All right, well, good luck out there, and obviously good luck on backing up those numbers on race day.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Behind me are all the top alcohol dragsters in the staging lanes getting ready for qualifying session #4. Back in qualifier #3, we saw some mix-ups going on with the four sisters. As you knew, Courtney was sitting on the bump spot and she happened to get bumped out. Sad news for them, but Brittany, on the other hand, moved her way into the #1 qualifying spot with a 5:36. So they're going out into this 4th round, hoping to see Courtney move her way back in there so that they can both make a showing on race day on Sunday. Well, there's only 8 cars that are going to be out there on Sunday, so can they make it? There's over 20 cars here ready to battle it out. Let's see what happens. All right, at the top of the show, I talked a little bit about how there are sportsman drivers coming here from all over America and Canada, but I failed to mention that we may also have a driver here from the UK. This is Derek Flynn, and tell me how you're liking your stay here in America.
Well, it's living the dream. It's absolutely awesome. It's just fantastic to be here, and I'd like to thank Larry for letting me come over and do it.
All right, so other than last weekend for the Nationals, you're here at the Divisionals. This is your first time racing over here. Tell me a little bit about your situation, how you ended up running this car.
Well, I actually bought Larry's old car, and then we took that over to Europe, and we raced it in Europe, and we're the only A-Fuel car to win an FIA event over there, thanks to Larry and Jim coming over again. So we've just become real good friends, and he had this new car built and said, come over and drive it. So here I am.
All right, so normally you drive this car. You said it's a new car. You guys didn't qualify, but there was only 8 cars coming out here to be able to run on race day anyway. So tell me a little bit about maybe some of the issues you guys are running into.
Well, it's a brand new combination. Everything that we have in here, we kind of took this as a next step compared to Derek's car, so we can basically share information. So hopefully we're going to come upon something really, really good here in the future. But it's just not the same. It's a totally different animal, totally different beast, and we're learning it, and it's just a little bit tougher right now. And it's coming along. It's come along very well, actually, but it's just we're learning it, and it's just a little bit tough right now.
So how do you compare the racing over here to the UK? Is it different? I mean, obviously the setups are a little different on the car out there, but how are you liking it?
It's really good, but in England and Europe, basically we have 10 cars. Here we had something like 25 cars last weekend, 21 cars this weekend. We have 10 cars for an 8-car field, so it's still tough. We're running pretty good times now over there. I mean, Top Methanol Dragster has really come on throughout the world, I think. So it's good. Some of the guys can come over and actually compete over here, but this is a tough show, this one.
You know, that sounds a little bit like me. I used to run over there in the sport compact scene, so I know what it's like to go from small car count to high car count. But you know what? Good job. Thanks for coming out and representing, and good luck next weekend. You're going to be running in Pomona, right?
Yes, yeah, that's the real dream. This is what we've really been here for this weekend, was to tune the car for Pomona.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Well, that's a wrap for Saturday qualifying here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We saw some great action on the track and some fast times and some upsets with Courtney Force not qualifying. Tomorrow's race day, and if you want to see a complete list of results, check out lvms.com. I'll be back at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for both the Street Car Super Nationals at the Strip and the Silver State Dirt Car Championships at the Dirt Track. 2 awesome shows, 2 awesome tracks, all at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Make sure you come by and see me and get one of my limited autograph cards. See you there.